Hey guys, Brad Bear here. I know it's a different location. I'm currently editing in my dad's kitchen. Um, well, I hate to start this off on such a somber note, but Jasper is no longer with us. We don't know if he's crossed the Rainbow Bridge yet or not, but his owners moved away, and we haven't been able to see him or find him or anything like that. So he will no longer be with us when we're filming these videos. But do have some good news. My dad and my sister have a cat named Jinx, and she got out some odd months ago and did what kitties do, and she came back home pregnant. She had a litter of 5 kittens. One of them looks exactly like Jasper. So we're saying, Jasper's their dad. Her name is Ghost, and you guys are going to see her in a little bit. But just remember, keep him in your thoughts, keep him in your prayers, keep him in your hearts. He was the heart and soul of these videos, guys, and this one's for Jasper.
Don't try this at home. We're not professionals.
Not by any means, but hopefully you can learn from our mistakes.
Hey guys, and welcome back to House Renovations, Chapter 4. Now, this is our first episode, and we're going to show you something a little bit different today. But let me quit yapping at you, and take it away, Ghost. Episode 1. Good morning, guys, and welcome to House Renovations, Chapter 4, Episode 1. Now, today's not going to be a necessarily long video, but we are going to show you some of the behind the scenes, In the back room, we've got the outside done, so what we need to do today is we need to measure out all the dimensions back here so we know how much material to get, what material we're getting, and Dad's going to show you his blueprint, his diagram, and he's going to explain to you what's going where. So, I'll catch up with you and talk to you in a bit. Considering the back room is going to be their new bedroom, the old man has to make sure that he measures and accounts for this big old behemoth right here. Hi guys! Keep in mind, guys, this man takes huge pride in his huge TV. So, on to the measurements.
44 inches, so we'll go 45 here. Length, so we'll go 26. Width, 45. I mean, length. 26.
Considering we don't have the insulation in the roof yet because we're waiting until we do the interior of the room, I'm throwing on this because that room is cold. Oh, man. So when it comes to interiors and rooms, the biggest question is where are you going to put all the electrical wires and where are you going to put your plugs and outlets? Well, Dad and I were chewing on how best to wire the room so we can get more plugs in there, because currently there's only one. Now remember, this is currently a storage room, so don't mind the mess that we got. But what were you talking about there, old man?
Well, this is the original wall of the house, and I don't really want to mess up this tongue of groove. This stuff is beautiful, it's gorgeous. Hopefully you can keep a lot of it safe. And to be able to run electricity on this wall, it would be taking them all apart in it, and I don't really want to do that. I'm going to run it through the ceiling.
Well, we got plenty of room.
Yeah, I'm going to run it through the ceiling and hopefully down through it.
Enough talking. Let's get to measuring. All right, old man, so what do we got?
120.
All right, guys, remember 120 inches is 10 feet. So we stepped outside for a little bit just to see what the weather was like. Welcome to Rochester, New York, guys, where it's warmer outside than it is inside.
112. Huh?
All right, and what's our wall we rebuilt length? What do you got? Again, this is the behind the scenes, guys. You never see this part. 116. You said 83 on that other side? All right. Now we got the measurements all done and written down. We came inside where it's arguably more warm. All right, guys, to show the age of this house, and nothing is like all square and the same. All right, the wall with the window and the door that we rebuilt is 116 inches long, whereas the opposite wall that is parallel of that is 120 inches. You know what I'm saying? Then the window wall is 112 inches, whereas we have 111 for the inside wall, which is the wall that this door is attached. So what it looks like we're going to wind up doing in order to make everything square is we're going to make the wall that is along this side, which is 120, our base number for the side that is on the other with the window and the door that we rebuilt. Now, the rough part that, nobody ever shows you. Doing the math so you can figure out how to get the maths. And now for your educational segment from the old man. And now for your first educational segment of Chapter 4 with the old man.
This is just a basic layout of what the room is at, size-wise, and what we're going to do. All right, if you see there's a key right here, it gives you what the letters stand for on each spot. So like right now, W is for the windows, D is for the doors, you got interior and exterior door. Then P is for plugs, which you see there's a P in each one of these little boxes, and that's where the plugs are going to be. S is for a switch, and the GFI, which is for ground interrupter switch. In other words, if it gets too much electrical draw on it, it blows the circuit so it doesn't fry whatever, like your television and your computers and stuff like that. And that's going to be put in where certain plugs are going to be. That won't be totally figured out until we get where we're going to put, like where my laptop sits or my TV in that, just to protect it from getting this electrical surge that would basically fry it or would kill it. So this just gives us a layout. Like right now you see an L in the middle, that's for the light. That's where the light will be over top in the ceiling. It just gives you your basic layout so you know what your floor plan is going to be, and it makes it easier for you to install your plugs and all that stuff. And we'll just go, it will update it if there's something needs to be changed on it, or we're adding to it or deleting something, just so you got a plan. And a lot of people don't show this stuff, when they decide to do things on YouTube. Like they don't show, like say just in the doing a car, buying a car and fixing it up. They don't show all the stuff that goes behind the scenes of finding the car, what type of vehicle, how they're going to get it, the finances and all that stuff. I just want to show people there's more to it than just what you see in the snips and clips and stuff of people just doing the stuff. I want you to see what actually has to be planned before you start a project.
Alright guys, and that is the end of Chapter 4, Episode 1. Now, the rough cost of everything is about $700 just to get started on the interior of the room. Now, the hostess with the mostest, the ghost, and I are going to go enjoy the rest of our day. Let's get the old man here. This is actually his cat.
This is my baby.
Oh, Mom has something to say about that. But we'll see you guys in the next one.